I like the bubbles. Eh. Weird. Can I see the chat? Hey, what's up? Mr. Red Ladies first. Jerome Jones, John Shonger. It's bedtime. It's 6:21 here in Kentucky, and so I was trying to go horizontal, but YouTube made me do this. So that's what we're doing. I don't know why I can't just have it my way. So all I did was started it, and then I was filling in the description stuff, and then I went to change it to give a better view, and whatever, they made me change it. So here we are. We are vertical. I messed up. This first load in a string of loads that's going to get me home by Friday, because my grandson's going to be born Friday. And as far as everything goes right now, I'm going to make it. And it is very, very possible that I'm going to be at the hospital by the time he is going to enter this world. So I'm excited about that. I know this used to work. I used to be able to play with these bubbles. Anyway. I'm excited about that. But this is what I did. I realized I hauled butt last night. Now I'm coming from Louisiana with a load going to Kentucky. Stop. So in my mind, it delivered at 7 o'clock tonight, which still gave me plenty of time to sleep in this morning. You know, because I got pretty far last night. I had a nice and easy morning. I took a shower. I hung out with Dee Dee. We walked a lot. I did my hair. All that. Had a nice, easy morning. So that was cool. And I still made it here at about like 5. But in the midst of all that, I look at my appointment, and my appointment is for tomorrow at 7 p.m. I'm like, what the heck? So of course I'm going to press on, and I'm like, all right, I can't lose a day. That's stupid. So I decide that I'm going to show up this evening, and I'm going to ask the receiver if they will please put me in as a work-in for the night, for tonight, to get me unloaded. And then I'll figure out what I have to do about the rest of the week's life tomorrow or tonight, later, after that, whatever. Because I'm losing like a whole day and a half. And so I get there, and the guy says, oh, receiving stops at 2 p.m. every day, so no one's here except for me, and I can't unload that by myself, he says. He says, so I'll buzz you through. I asked him if I could stay on premises. He said no. He says, I'll buzz you through. There's a truck stop down the road. So I'm at the truck stop down the road now, needless to say. But he tells me, come back at 6 a.m. in the morning, which is good because my appointment was at 7 p.m. tomorrow. And he is telling me that receiving closes at 2 p.m. What would have happened if I wouldn't have done that and I would have waited till my appointment time? So that's number one. Number two is, it's great that I can come back first thing in the morning and I'm only like 5 miles away. And I'll get in there and they'll work on working me in. Okay, good. That still gets me delivered tomorrow before 2. My next load doesn't pick up until... Hang on, let me verify. Doesn't pick up until... Oh, excuse me. Where did I get 7 p.m.? I'm looking at something wrong, you guys. Okay. Back up that truck. My appointment is at 9 a.m. in the morning. Tomorrow. Where the heck did I get 7 o'clock? Okay. Okay. Okay, forget all that. Pointless story. Just wasted your time. Sorry about that. I've apparently been on all day. I've been really mad at myself. I've been mad at my broker. Today is the 17th. I do have it down for 9 o'clock in the morning. Where did I get 7 o'clock? Something's wrong. It must be in my... Okay, we're going to have to look at that. Anyways, good evening, everyone. You know what? I can't wait to get home. Okay, so let's get... Okay. So I got a few delayed hours in this situation. I deliver at 9 o'clock. I'm showing up at 6. I got to pick up my next load 100 miles away at 2 p.m. tomorrow. Good luck getting back through that traffic. That load takes me to Joliet, Illinois. Then I got a load from Illinois to Plymouth, Michigan. That brings me home at 5 a.m. I deliver that load on Friday. And then I'm going to get my truck parked. And I'm going to take my little Nana butt to the hospital. Because my oldest daughter is going to be in there. And they're going to be prepping her for induction. I'm going to get there. I get to be in the room if I can get there before they actually do the procedure. So that's what I'm hoping. Mark the mailman is in the house. Mr. Red Lady. That was a crazy live you did, Sterling. I was like, what the crap is going on here? Jerome Jones says missing with the background. Yeah, I know, right? These used to respond to your touch. Oh, yeah, it does. See, watch. If I can get it right. It's not. Oh, yeah, there it goes. See? I don't know how come some do and some don't. I can play with the bubbles. I guess. I don't know what the trick is, but I can move them. See that? It's fun. Okay. Maybe they'll fix that one day. A little bit better. But Barry Harbison is in the house. He says, good evening, lovely lady. Thank you, Barry. Welcome back in. Been missing you, Bear. And Mark the mailman. Mariah, oh God, please don't let me ruin this. Marius? Hey, Lady Trucker, good evening. Marius. I'm going to say it's Marius. Thank you for coming in, Marius. Appreciate you. Mark says, what up, Bubbles? Barry says, good evening, lovely lady. Marius says, Shannon, who do you drive with now and how's it going? I am currently and forever, for probably forever, the rest of my driving career, I will be working. And the rest of my logistics career, after that, I will be with Light Trucking. I'm currently with Light Trucking, Marius. I got a brand new 2024 International LT with a Cummins X15. And I'm renting a trailer, a brand new trailer. So I'm living very comfortably. This is a fantastic truck. It's totally like an RV. Me and Dee Dee, which is my dog, you can hear her. We're just out here living on the spot market and just being warriors through this easy freight, whatever you call it, right? Part-time trucking retired is in the house saying hello, Shannon, looking bubbly tonight. Thank you. I'm feeling bubbly amidst my apparently mass confusion. So as soon as I settle down, I'm going to go carefully over my load plan and stop cursing my broker, because apparently we did okay. I just feel like I lost some hours. When I go crazy when I feel like I lost time, because time is money to me, right? So forgive me for the whole frustrating story at the beginning. I was gonna vent like this, like, oh, I screwed this up, right? This is where my mind has been at all day. And now that I'm sitting down here to land and look, I feel like it was in my app. I don't know, guys. Look, I'm on point, okay? I really am. But yeah, TJ's in the house saying hi. Hi, TJ. I don't normally do the nightcap very often, but you know, I really didn't drive a lot of hours today, so I got some energy left, and I'm parked, and it's a beautiful night, and I'm a lot less sore from the workout, like I was whining about on Sunday. So I'm recovered, but I have some very bad back pain in my muscle in my back. So I'm not, I'm babying myself until all pain is gone, and then we will pick up the weights again. I think I just overdid it a little bit. Barry says, we deserve some detention time for this story. Faux pas. I know. Can I just apologize? Will you forgive me, Bear? There's a reason. Look, I don't make those kinds of mistakes if there's not a reason. I'll figure out the reason. What I think the reason is right now, without looking, because I don't want to mess up our YouTube, is that I think it's in my app as that time. And that's why when I looked at my app, I was like, what? 7 o'clock tomorrow? So I can't confirm that yet, but I think that's what got me mixed up. I'll figure that out. Mr. Bees and Teas in the house saying howdy from North Carolina. Welcome and thank you for joining me this evening. Awesome. Hope all works out. Look, it's going to be okay. All right. I'm getting home and we're having a baby. And I'm excited. And I'm really excited because I get to be a person that gets to go in the room, because she said she can only have 2 people allowed. And so one, of course, is her husband and me. I have not been able to be there for my first 2 grandsons. And this is the last one from that child. She's getting her tubes tied after this. So this is my firstborn, okay? I'm really excited about being able to be there. So you can guarantee I don't care about nothing right now except making my loads, and I've already got them set to take me right home, literally right home, 60 miles from home. At 5 a.m. in the morning, I'll drive 60 miles, I'll park the trailer, I'll get my bobtail home, or I'll bobtail to the hospital. One way or another, like, I'm going to do everything I can to make a beeline for that hospital. Mark, you're in Plymouth, Michigan right now. Oh, you're by my house. Turn on the bubble machine. The bubble machine is on. So is it going to be ShannAn Thomas Trucking? No, you're not allowed to call me that. No one is allowed to call me that except for my grandkids. I do not allow them to call me grandma. I don't allow no one to call me grandma. This is my delay in acceptance of that number 1, of that age. Number 2, denial is what you can call it. And number 2 is like, I haven't caught up to, like, oh my God, I have 4 grandkids. That's hard for me to even say. Like, I still feel 35. So all of this onset of this other part of my life that's just happening to me without my permission is I'm battling with denial. So no one gets to call me grandma. And I only picked Nana and told the kids that they can call me that because that's like my name in my mind. And so they I need therapy. So, let's see. Don't call me Nana. And don't call me grandma. Because I'm not. I mean, because I am, but I'm not letting no one call me that. Here I am, ShannAn Thomas Trucking. Or I will allow you to call me STT affectionately. But you can't call me Nana. I'm saying that with love, Mr. Beast. Only the lonely is in the house. You're doing just fine. Thank you. Thank you. You know, only the lonely. That little tiny piece of encouragement. Thank you so much. Cheap Freight Haulers in the house, channel member. How's the weather in Kentucky? It's fabulous. It is like 69 degrees. Very nice, slow breeze. Very clear night. We took about a 1.5 mile walk, me and Dee Dee, already. And, yeah. And, it was very nice. So, it's gorgeous. It's always gorgeous when I'm down here. I'm coming out of Louisiana. Louisiana, the weather was perfect also. I'm glad I'm out of there. At this point, I'm a little frustrated with freight. I hope I'm not yelling. I think I'm yelling. I'm sorry. Well, let me calm down. Deep breath. Let me get some water. Kind of feisty tonight, ain't I? Well, I'm clean. I got a shower. Okay. That's the most important thing. I smell good. My hair's all cute and ironed out. I did not put makeup on today because I moisturized. You know, I didn't want to put makeup over that. I did a really nice moisturizing treatment on my neck and on my face. And so it's natural. And so I'm honestly reflecting now, and I really think I've driven myself nuts today. Probably over nothing. But anyways, the great thing is, if I wouldn't have showed up and tried to deliver this early, I could have really screwed up even more. So hang on, let's see what else we got instead of these bubbles. These are all the little backgrounds. It gets weird though too, like look at this one. Purple, green, whatever that is. That's called Dance Party. I don't know what all that's about. That's called Dream. Ooh. This is all a bad dream. Black and white. Yeah. That's me drawn in pencil. Okay. I think I like the bubbles. It suits me. Okay. So, rather cool down here in Texas. Yeah, cheap trailer. Yeah, it is. Like I was way down in Tennessee by Avery Island, and it was about the same weather as I'm experiencing right here right now. And I was kind of shocked because I was prepared to be hot and have my EPU running full blast and all that, and that wasn't the case. It was a very nice cool night. As a matter of fact, I did have to turn on the EPU, but it wasn't for the air conditioning, it was for the heat. So now I have fully tested the air conditioning function. Get the bubbles out the way. And so now I've tested the heat and the air conditioning, and it works great. We are very comfortable. Looks like a sweet ride. Trucks sure have come a long way from when I was driving. Did you guys see Jackknife's post? That fake BMW semi-truck? Before I realized it was fake, I was in love. That would be good. That would be like, oh, that truck. However they made that looks so gosh dang sweet. So I was in love with that photo real quick. Yeah, my truck is very luxurious. I mean, very. Like, I'm comfortable. Dee Dee's comfortable. You know, when Kinley was with me, there's plenty of room. We're very comfortable. This thing is, the only thing like that to me that this thing doesn't have as far as the comfort of an RV is just a toilet and a shower. Like, if I added onto the cab and I got that, I got full RV function. Like, totally. Superman's in the house saying monkey poop. Oh, Superman pachyderm. Oh, did we get a troll? Oh, no, Superman. Message. Thank you, Southbound Pachyderm, my moderator. Thank you. I appreciate you guys looking out for me. Seems like we've been getting a troll every other, like, evening show or something. Mr. B says, okay, how about smoking hot Nana Thomas Trucking? No, Mr. B. There's no Nan on it except when you're saying ShannAn. That's it. Gabe Fan says, hell. Okay, Gabe Fan. Mr. B says, I just got the look from my wife. Yeah, I'm saying no. Tell your wife I'm saying no. No one's calling me that. Fate Trucking is in the house. Saying evening. Hey, Fate, what's up? Pigeons in the house. Welcome, everybody. Gabe Fan, new sub. Thanks, Gabe. Appreciate you guys coming in. New people. Barry Harbison says, my oldest son says he and his wife are working on making me a grandpa. I told them no rush. Yeah, it's kind of like, I don't know. I'm so active and young and like, you know, lifestyle wise and stuff like that. Like I haven't slowed down yet. So it's just like one day you wake up and you're a grandparent. Like, what the heck? I think trucking with MC's feeling the same thing. You're the first grandkid and you're like, hold on a second. You know, because you still think like that's far in the future. And all of a sudden, here it is. And you're like, where did 20 years just go? You know? But I mean, it's awesome. I'm not like ashamed of it or sad about it. I'm just being honest. Like, I'm still like, I'm not ready. For whatever that means, you know? I guess in my mind, I had imagined, you know, I could be semi-retired or something like that. And I don't know. I really don't know what I imagined. I haven't really thought about it because it was so far up there, up down the road, you know? Mr. B says, I got 7 grands altogether. Yeah, so all 3 of my daughters are pregnant right now. So I have 4 now. And so add these 3 and now I will have 7 just like that. They're trying to kill me. My daughters are trying to kill me. Mr. B says, my oldest is 19 now, so it won't be long before I'm a great-granddad. A great-granddad? Well, it's going to be a long time from a great-grandma. But my mom is a great-grandma now. So, Chief Freight Hauler says, yeah, I had my heat going this morning in Louisiana. You better quit, girl. She's driving me nuts. Yeah, so it was nice to try that out, right? I hope everybody's testing their air conditioning and their heat units to make sure that you are ready, because you know it's starting to get chilly and you know how fast it turns, right? Check your heats. Like Sterling said, be prepared, get some food in there and extra warm clothes or extra blankets just in case your power goes out. You know, and make sure your air works, make sure your heat works. And so I just got a brand new unit, and so now that I've tested it in both full-on capacities, I can say that we're good. Tank Kelly Trucking's in the house. Hey Tank, what's up? Being called Nana should be a badge of honor. You've obviously instilled some good family values in your girls. Be proud of the title. Congratulations. Tank, I am. At the end of the day, I am. There's just something about the word grandma I can't gel with yet. So I can gel with Nana, you know, and the kids are cool with it. So, you know, be patient with me. I'm trying to grow old gracefully. I'm mature. I'm not going to say I'm going to grow old. I'm trying to mature gracefully. It's a little difficult. Life is coming so fast, you know, and has been on me for the last 20 to 30 years. Holy crap. And now I'm looking at my 3 beautiful daughters, my babies, who are married and having babies all of a sudden. And I guess, you know, somewhere subliminally, you think it's going to be a few years. It might be 5 years. It might, you know, something like that. And then all of a sudden, boom. Today I wake up and I'm like, I got 7 grandkids. So, you know, be patient with me. I'll get there, I guess. Maybe 10 years. No, RGB is in the house. Channel member saying, hey. WCF and Vayner's in the house saying, bubbles. Lainey Warren is in the house saying hi. Hello, Lainey. I love when the ladies come in here. Elizabeth Boutry. I hope I'm saying that right, Elizabeth. You're a B money. I think that's what that means. I don't know what that means, Elizabeth, but I hope that's a good thing. Welcome, Elizabeth. WCF Invader says, our house has all electric heating. $600 electric bill. Here we come. Holy crap. Ours usually gets up to about $432 in the wintertime. And that, and that's on the cold months. I have a 5-bedroom, 2-bath house. So it's, it's not small. And so that's what our bill gets up to. So we try to keep everything. We don't have central air, so we try to keep everything off during the summer and keep it like down to $100 all summer. And then winter brings like $432. Curtis Hawk is in the house saying hello. Hey Curtis, what's up? Curtis Hawk. Let me say that properly. Not Curtis Hawk. It's Curtis Hawk. IH guys in the house. Saying WC ouch. Yeah, that's one hefty bill. Curtis Hawk says, how about Gigi? I have an Aunt Gigi, so we can't pick out Gigi. And also my grandsons, that's what they call their grandma on Tony's side. My son-in-law's side, they call them Papa and Gigi. And so I can't have Gigi. So since Nana was kind of like my name, I picked Nana. Seasons of Life is in the house. Welcome. Are you trolling me too, Seasons of Life? Thank you to all my trolls coming in tonight. I just want to thank you for the views and the interactions. And I want to say thank you to my moderators for being on point. I love you guys. Thank you so much. Cheap Freight Hauler says, gotta run. Have a great evening, everyone. All right, Cheap Freight Hauler, thank you for coming in. Curtis Hawk says, hey, IH guy. Mr. B says, see, I never said grandma. I said Nana. IH guy says, Curtis Hawk, hey. WCF Invader says, IH guy, we're waiting for the rebates to be enacted here in Missouri to get one of those Biden heat pumps. I haven't heard of that. Mr. B says, thank you to Tank Kelly Trucking. Part-time truck and retired says, WCF Invader, don't remind me about electric bills in the winter. He's not ready to think about that yet. And I live in Canada. Oh yeah, I bet you guys have heat bills like... Do you have summer up there? Aaron Petticord's in the house saying hello. Hey Aaron, what's up? Thank you for coming in. I hope you guys had a great day. Let me stop at the comments for a second. I just want to say that I hope you had a great day. I did have a 34 over the weekend and got rested. And then, so this is my, I delivered that load Monday and picked this one up. Monday was yesterday. Yeah, that was the Tabasco place. And so then I picked this one up and headed up here to Kentucky. And then tomorrow Dad had 100 miles to Tennessee, pick that up, and that's going up to Illinois. And then I'm going to go from Illinois home to Michigan. So that's the plan. It's not as much money this week as I usually make or miles I run. But we're all about getting home for the baby, So money can't be everything all the time. Work cannot be everything all the time. And I really am gonna feel redeemed somewhere in my guilt if I make it to the hospital to hold her hand. I'm getting choked up. Okay. WCF says, LOL, part-time. I love winters, but the dang electric bill is twice as expensive as the summer bills are. Yeah, no kidding. Ours is like 3 times more. I wonder if there's an alternative method for heating indoors. Don't you have gas? We have gas heat. Natural gas. Trucking with MC says, I'm in Kentucky also, southbound rest area. Okay, are you near Franklin? I'm near Franklin. Franklin. W7 Invader says, anything I think of burns, which I would assume would cause CO2 issues. Yeah, just build a fireplace, WCF Invader. Robin's in the house saying, yo, Shannon. Curtis Hawk retracted the message. And Curtis Hawk says, Opa and Nona. Is that what you call your grandparents? Or your parents? I bet everybody's got funky little nicknames for their mom and dad or grandparents, right? Part-time trucking retire says, yeah, it'd be expensive to switch heating. Well, yeah, but that's one-time expense. But if you're going to save over and, do the math, and you might save over the long term, right? IH guy says, WCF Invader, you don't heat down there. LOL. Robin says, us snow Mexicans got 400 pounds of potatoes today. 400 pounds of potatoes, Robin? Are you guys doing pierogi factory over there or what? Mr. B says, gotta go. Everyone have a great night and be safe. Stuff's a bit crazy out there these days. Good night. Thank you, Mr. B's, for coming in. I appreciate you. WCF Invader says, part-time, I was looking into something somewhat portable that could be used this winter and then put up into the shop next winter. We expect to have our new HVAC next year. Okay. Just pay the bill. Just suck it up. Curtis Hawk says, I'm from Canada too. Not too far from IH. I set my house at 65 during the winter. In summer, 72. That doesn't make sense to me, Curtis Hawk. Did you mean that the other way around? XRobo13X says, who? Part-time trucker retired says, I see what you mean. XRobo13X says, you drive team trucking? No, I did. I did for a time. So I've been there, done that. But me and Dee Dee, we're a team. Curtis Hawk says my electric bill is like $350 in 2 months. Yeah, that's what mine is in the summer. All electric furnace at our house, no natural gas lines in our neck of the woods. Well, then get a wood, then there's the wood stove, right? That's a little old school, but hey, people up north do it. Part-time trucking retire says, same here. CB is in the in the house. Channel member. Just past you heading south to Alabama. That wasn't me. Oh, you're heading south. You passed me? I'm parked. I don't think it was me, CB. Look, CB, if you actually did see me again, CB saw me at a receiver when I was having a rough day. Somebody left freight on the trailer. I get to the next shipper. CB's there in the truck next to me. I didn't know. And I'm trying to give away this freight to these people. They're excited. It's Arizona iced tea. But I gotta wait for the go ahead from the broker. So I have to wait like 2 hours. And these poor people were excited. So they let me park off to the side. CB was one of the trucks that came up there and was coming to get a load too. Well, he didn't say nothing when I was there that, hey, I'm CB. He tells me after the fact. He waved at me, but of course, I've never seen him before. So I was nice, and because if anybody waves, I wave back. So I waved back and smiled, right? And then later he tells me, that was me, ShannAn. And I was like, oh my God, I was literally there for 2 hours. We could have totally had time to say hello and chit chat with each other. I'm in Kentucky, CB. I don't know if you passed me. Let me know if you really think it was me. And gosh dang it, CB. Next time, would you just run me off the road and say hi? You know, like, stop the truck. I'm just playing, don't run me off the road. Then I would have an issue with Snorlord. And oh my God, I don't want to go there. Trucking with MC says, I'm on 75, not 65. I know where Franklin is. Okay. Ethan Everett Cook is in the house, retracting a message. Thanks for coming in, Ethan. Appreciate you. Aaron Petticord says, my grandparents were called Nani and Papa. See, everybody's got cute little grandparent names. So one of these days, you guys, you're going to have to figure out what yours is, okay? I picked out Nana. IH Guy says, Curtis Hawk, from all the YouTube weather channels, we will be warmer in the South this winter. Oh, really? Well, it's beautiful right now in the South. I was all the way down to West Palm Beach, Florida, and then I ran all the way over to Avery Island, Louisiana, and it was absolutely gorgeous the whole way. I had no issues at all. So I'm assuming it's probably gonna stay probably like that for the season. Robin says, get a wood stove or a pellet stove. Part-time trucker retired said bills be like $300 every month on equal billing. Yeah, that's good for your budget when you do that equal billing thing. We have that too. I mean, we don't have it, but our power company does that for people. Robin says the potatoes were free. The trunk is loaded. Okay. Caden, whatever Caden said, the message was deleted by Sterling Wheel, Mr. Red Lady. Thank you. I appreciate you. He's a valued channel member, and he's a moderator. And for those of you that are new here and trying to stir up some trouble, trolly trolls, my moderators don't play. Okay? Beware. Just saying. But thanks for coming in. I appreciate your views anyway. Ethan says, Epps and E-Dog are my nicknames from my dad. Awesome. Caden, don't cause no trouble in here, man. I don't know what you're doing, but if Mr. Red Lady's deleting you, then you must have pissed him off. IH Guy says, ShannAn will be running more north this winter. Yes, I will, IH Guy. I'm pretty irritated with the South right now. I don't like JB Hunt right now. Freight really seems to be stinking. Let me use a nicer word than what I was just going to say. Down in the South. So I'm feeling pretty ready to stay up north for a while. Probably for at least the next 3 months. I really need to stay in the Midwest. Like I really, 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 really do. Really. I got babies coming. I feel like I want to be close to home. This one is coming now. My middle daughter is having her baby in December around my birthday. And then my baby girl is having her baby in February. So I'm going to have brand new babies like for the next 6 months. So I'm going to stay. I'm going to stick around Michigan as much as possible. That is the plan. So it will be a little bit of a challenge, but I think my team will help me if I need it. Trolling. Curtis Hawk says, nope, 65 in winter. If you're cold, put on a sweater. Yeah, if it's 65, that's sufficient. CB says, I passed your location. Oh, okay. Thank you for clearing that up, CB. I had to give you a lecture, didn't I? Mr. Red Lady says, Shannon found me in the desert of Nevada. You found me, which I'm really glad. You're the one that knew where you were. That was so awesome. I very much regretted that we didn't have, that I had to take that load. That we did not have time. But it will work out when it's supposed to work out. Okay, Sterling. Trucking with MC, value channel member, also says, we must be doing something right, Shannon. We have trolls now. I love it. Talk back to them and they don't know what to say to me. I'm just glad I have all you guys for moderators, because you are not going to let anything slip into my eyes. So I appreciate all the people with wrenches in here and my members very much. Ethan Everett Cook, I can't read yours except the E-Dog part. I did read that one. That was clean. That was okay. Red Lady is in the house, valued channel member and also moderator, saying hello. And it was so great to meet her too. Crystal, you are very beautiful. I'm probably not supposed to advertise this, but I'm just telling you guys, I met Red Lady in person and she is gorgeous. Like, strikingly gorgeous. So yeah, Sterling, you're lucky, like, you know, I didn't just like snatch her away right then. I'm just kidding. Very beautiful woman. And so it was so great to see her and Sterling together. It was like a love story. It was like, I'm not going to go down that rabbit hole. It was like a fairy tale love story. And then I got to meet it in person. Like, it was just great. And they gave me meat. Like, that was wonderful. That I could not stop eating, by the way. Robin says, now I'm peeling potatoes. Yeah, you're gonna, bro. But you know what? Turn them into money. Aaron Petticord says, seriously miss my grandparents so much. Yeah, all my grandparents are gone. Also, Aaron. Didn't get to know most of them. Yeah, you know, which sucks. But hey, we'll see him again. Don't worry. Red Lady says, Mr. Red Lady. Yes. Mrs. Sterling and Mr. Red Lady. Did I call him Red Lady? I don't know what I said. Okay, IH guy says, Robin, potatoes are cheap, grow them yourself. I mean, what? I mean, he probably had a farmer friend that called and said, hey, we got a whole bunch of extra potatoes. Come get all you want. And, you know, Robin's wife makes pierogies as a business. So they can capitalize on that deal. I'm just saying. Trucking with MC says, no one blocked my trolls. Oh, well. Hey, if you got moderators, they will. He says, joking, had fun with it. Ethan Everett Cook says, Eps, you pronounce the E like the letter up. Oh, Eeps? Ethan, Eeps. Okay. Sorry, Ethan. Sometimes I say words wrong. Sterling Wheel says, Mr. Red Lady says, money is where people are scared to run. Yeah, I actually did pretty good being out to Nevada, Colorado, up to Maine, right? I actually did okay. And I was able to get out of there okay. That's not always the case, but I was very fortunate to get that load that day. And I know you guys were busy for the weekend. Like, it was the middle of the week. Like, it just didn't work out. But it will. Ethan says, oh my God, I live in Michigan. What part do you live in? I live in Wellston. I've never heard of Wellston. I live down by Detroit. CB says, hang chain cash. CB, I'm not going anywhere where there has to be chains on my truck. I'm not. And I'm not buying them, and I don't have them, and I'm not going to do it. I will stay in the Midwest. You go do that, CB. Go ahead. I dare anybody to do what Sterling does. Sterling is like fearless. I don't know anybody that runs that area that he does. He does some very courageous, insane stuff with doubles, no less, okay? And triples. Sterling's the super trucker, okay? I'm not, mentally, I can't even imagine that yet, you know? So Charlotte is in the house saying hi. Welcome. Thank you for coming in for the nightcap and from Kentucky. Red Lady says, oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I love you. Like, I love anybody that gives me food, but I love you anyways. I felt really bad because I didn't have you like a perfectly picked out gift, but I'm so anal about picking out the right thing, right? So the only one I've found so far is the right thing that I picked out for Sterling. And of course it was about you, but it was so perfect because it was a Johnny Cash coffee cup. But I really wanted to get you something specifically for you. So it's your turn next. I just hadn't found it yet. And I won't buy some bullshit stuff. I won't. Like when I have to pick it out, I put all this energy into picking it out. And then I'm ready to give it. I take it very seriously. I just don't buy a bunch of crap and give it to people just to say I gave them a present. Like, it is from my heart. So I have to pick out the right thing, okay? I felt really bad because I thought by the time I saw you, I would have found something that said, hey, that's for Mrs. Sterling. And I just haven't found the thing yet. So it will come. Next time I see you, Crystal, I probably will have it, okay? And if it's something super exciting, I'll have to send it because I won't be able to hold it and keep it a secret. Truck, he says, CB, what's up? Everybody saying hi? Robin says, exactly, Shannon, why grow them when you got friends in low places? Aviation guys in the house saying, hey. Ethan says, really? And Wellston nearby Cadillac. Okay, I know where Cadillac's at, Ethan. Okay. Oh, we're almost neighbors. Okay, Trucking with MC says, hello, aviation guy. Welcome to my channel, those new people. If you haven't reached over and hit the like yet, please hit the like. Erna, channel member, value channel member from the Philippines is in the house. Erna, thank you. You are so nice with your comments, and thank you for joining us. I appreciate you. CB channel member says, I can run Glenwood Canyon and Soldier Pass blindfolded in a blizzard. Hey, I salute all of you guys that do the real hero man stuff out here. There is trucking that only men should do. I will say that as a female trucker. I see some stuff that I am so, like these guys next to me. These guys got a wide load of some great big machine, right? There's two guys in there. That's great. I don't know where they're going. I see big things. Now, I'm not saying women can't do it. I'm saying, in my opinion, which I'm allowed to have on my channel, I think us ladies, we do pretty good jamming on the running stuff, you know, with time, efficiency, and all those kinds of loads, with some level of difficulty. So if you want to call those girly loads, I will allow it. I think we do one heck of a job with girly loads. Not that we can't do the man loads, but God bless some of these guys. I see them in the mountains, like what Sterling does, like what these guys got going on. The dudes that haul the big freaking blades that go on them dang windmills. And I'm not saying, I'm not trying to offend any women, that women can't do that. But the tanks, gosh, salute to American truck drivers who really move the big, heavy, dangerous stuff, and who conquer the trenches and the weather and the mountains and the slopes in FedEx trucks and Right Arrow Trucking. God bless you guys. I will stick to being a Midwest runner. Okay, is that okay? Is that okay? Will I still have some respect from you if that's my forte? Is that okay? I do haul some heavy stuff. I do pick when I go into the mountains and where I go, you know. I run hard. I work hard. I'm building my business, and I hope that's worth some kudos or something, some respect from my fellow truck drivers that are my comrades out here, my brethren, my brotherhood. I appreciate you guys. Yes, American truck drivers and Canadian truck. Let me not forget my Canadian brothers. Okay, I'm sorry. Thank you, Robin. That's why I have moderators, because they keep me in line. Yes, my Canadian brethren and truckers and flatbedders all together. But and I'm gonna say my American brethren that really haul some dangerous stuff, man. And some of these guys look like they're in their 70s, and maybe that's why. Maybe that's quite stressful, I would imagine. But definitely the war horses out here, I have mucho respecto. Okay, I really do. Red Lady says, who's Mrs. Sterling? Don't feel bad. I was just grateful to meet you. God, it was the best. It was the best. That was the best. I don't know what else to say without getting all choked up. I just wish we would have had more time, but we'll do it again. I'm not giving up, okay? CB says, you could do every load you just mentioned. I could, CB. Thank you for your faith in me. I could. And I'm crazy enough to do it. And I feel like I'm good enough to do it. Okay? And I'm only getting better every year. Because I do some amazing things. I really do. Like, the kind of things that are giving me confidence where I know how far I've come. That kind of stuff. And I always get compliments. And I'm not trying to brag, but I literally do these guys when I back into a spot or a dock, right? And I'm not saying this is every time. Sometimes in some places, the shipping guy will go, man, you did that super good. Like, that's better than the guys, right? I get that sometimes. And that just makes me smile, and I'm like, oh, thank you. And so that's my little, I appreciate that, because there was a time that I wasn't such a great backer. And now I have come very, very far. I am pretty good at it now. Thank you, JB Hunt and Shipping Containers. But yeah, like there's things that are coming just naturally to me, right? And I'm starting to feel like pretty cool. But I don't take nothing for granted, all right? Ethan says, I went to a concert at Detroit on July 15th, and it was Ed Sheeran and Eminem was there. Oh, wow. And it was the Ford Field for my 18th birthday, and I had 3 tickets, me, my mom, and my friend Crystal Van Sickle. Oh, wow. That's really cool, Ethan. I bet that was a great show. I'd love to see Eminem. And Ed Sheeran's, he's pretty cool, too. Minister Nabel says hello. I know I tore up your name. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. Robin is smiling. MC says salute to you, Shannon. And CB says just because you haven't doesn't mean you can't. Yeah, look, let's be clear, guys. I'm not saying I can't. Because you should know me by now. I will say I can do anything. Okay? Because I do believe that. Because, oh my God, what I've done. What I've survived. What I've overcome. I'm not afraid of anything. I have some different wisdoms now on what, how far I feel like I should go, or I'm getting all these grandkids, right? Life is changing, so I'm just like, okay. Somewhere, some responsibility has to come in there, and I have to settle down just a tiny bit. I'm not 25. I feel 25. I'm not 25. Who knows what the future holds? I'm not putting myself in a box, and I'm not going to put any boundaries on myself. But I do want to live. I do want to live a little bit longer. And let's face it, those things are so dang risky. Are they any riskier about being out here with these idiots with the cell phone? Probably not. Because I know that's the argument. Like, every day we get behind this wheel, it's very dangerous. But I love you guys, and you're heroes to me. And I hope that with the same energy that you hate trucking, I hope you love yourself as much of that same level of energy, because you really are a hero. And I'm proud to be out here with you. Felons, ex-cons, veterans, people that got a second shot at life, ladies, everybody. But especially my veterans and ex-cons. Because God bless you guys, man. And this is a thing. There's a lot of adversity out here, and there's a lot of differences, and there's a lot of feelings, and there's a lot of people that it depresses, and there's a lot of people that are addicted to it like a cult, like Sterling says. And there's a lot of people that are religious about it, and then there's super professionals. But you know what? To me, in my little butterfly unicorn eyeballs, my kaleidoscope eyes, it is the coolest thing that we're all part of something bigger and together. That's something. And look, there's another lady. And now we got ladies out here, and we're like hand in hand, like the Coke commercial. Like, this is how my brain works, you guys. So I'm proud. I'm proud of what I've accomplished. I get emotional. I am proud of what this has given me. I am proud of being able to have my own business. I am proud of my business partners. I'm proud of my new friends. I'm proud of my healing that all of this has allowed me to do. I'm proud of seeing people come home from war and find a place and a mission, and I'm proud of people that have gotten out of prison and made something different happen. Like, how freaking awesome. That's enough of that. All right. Now, what does Robin say? I got that. Trego too crazy. I hope I said that right. It says, hey, thanks for coming in. Aaron says, I felt that what I've survived. Yeah. Ethan says, I made my own music. Oh, that Ethan, people who make their own music are cool. Don't ever give it up. I'll make you uncomfortable says, not even clowns. Ethan says, they are called 1 American Pie Remix 2 and 2 Always Love Our God, and 3 A Symphony of Love. That sounds beautiful, Ethan. Are they on your channel? CB says, don't forget the unconvicted smugglers, right? And the devoted stripper investors. Thank you, CB. People might have been shocked if I said those things, but thank you for saying it, because you can say that and I'll read it. CB's a value channel member and moderator in here, and I think we're kindred spirits somewhere in there. Like, believe it or not. Jeremy Griggs is in the house. He says, she drive into a lake. What's up with the bubbles? Hey, why not? Why not bubbles? You know, they've always been fun. They're always going to be fun. And they always make you feel happy, right? I wonder if they'll move for me. Sometimes they move for me, Jeremy. I can swat them. The bubbles are just for fun. Who else has bubbles, right? IH guy says, Shannon, how many services have you done on that truck in the last 2 or 3 by now? I hope. Sorry, off topic. No, it's okay. We can talk about trucking. I've only done the one because I'm currently at 73,146 miles. And so we got the first one done at like 49,000 miles. And I've been thinking about it, though, getting this next one done early. Because you know how I've been running. So yeah, it's been on my mind. Ethan says, my grandpa George was a veteran. He served the military, Vietnam, and the Marines, and he lived, but then he died October 2019 from a heart attack. I'm sorry to hear that, Ethan. But on his behalf, I thank him for his service. Definitely want to thank all my veterans for their service. I always want to appreciate you guys. Pioneer Spirit is in the house saying hello. Ethan says, no, I don't sing on YouTube because my singing is horrible and I want someone famous to be in it. Okay. Matab, do the gritty. I don't know what that means. Tara Bodkin says, hi, can you shout out my name? My name is Callie. Hey, Callie. Thanks for coming in. Don't know what the gritty is. Tara Bodkin says, I'm a kid. I got some young people in here tonight. Well, thanks, young people. I am a female trucker that's what my show, my channel is about, is my journey. In case you didn't know, I'll give you some background. All these guys in here with the wrenches are truckers, and they've been doing it longer than me. And so me and my dog. And so this channel is about my journey. And I'm somebody's nana. And I'm somebody's mom. And I'm out here. So I'm working on my own business, and I have a brand new truck, and I run like crazy. And I am a female out here, and there's not as many females as men. So for you young people tuning in, that's what my channel is about. I hope you watch some videos and leave some comments, and thank you for visiting and hanging out with us tonight. I usually do a morning show on Sunday. And everybody's welcome if you don't cause trouble. Because these guys in here, who my moderators, will boot you out and block you. Okay? But other than that, if you can keep yourself cool, and there's kind of lots of stuff, fun stuff we talk about along the way of my trucking journey. So that's what it is. I hope you got that, Tara. Tommy Goodwin is in the house saying I don't know what the gritty is, guys. I could be old. I don't know. IH guy says, wow, you run long oil changes. Well, it's my first one, IH. So I've got about 24,000 miles since I've just had it done. Okay. The recommended on the Cummins and the warranty is at 50,000, no later than the 50,000 miles. And I was very busy for the first miles that I ran it, so I was getting pressed about I can't hit 50,000 miles without doing it. So I'm about halfway there now, so I'm keeping it in mind. I'll probably do it a little bit earlier on my second one. Ethan says he was an airplane pilot, and he was a great grandpa to me. That's awesome, Ethan. I loved him so much. You'll see him again, Ethan, someday. Don't worry. Aaron Petticourt says, I know you like to read what we write. So, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. I remember that song from Mary Poppins. Jessie Ferret says, do the gritty. Don't know what that means. Sorry. Robin says, I'm just Canadian. Megan Carter says, good for you. Ethan says, how do I host my own concert? Well, you got to have lots of money to rent the venue wherever you decide to have it. And you got to put that up first. Get your sound guy. Get the band together. Get the place. Then you do some advertising to get people to buy tickets or come for free. And you invite everybody. And you do that thing. Like a birthday party. That's all. Bobby Anderson says bubbles. Yeah, you like the bubbles, Bobby? CB says, attention young people, do not emulate anything I do or say. Your future self will thank you. Word up, CB. So, IH guy says, ShannAn, oil is cheap. Do 20,000 services, 50 or 60 is a long time without a grease job, just saying. Okay. Thank you for that advice. Yeah. I've been, you're right. I want to get a plan together. I'm only 10, says hi. Hello, young people. Welcome to the Trucker Chat. I am ShannAn Thomas, your host this evening. This is my channel, ShannAn Thomas Trucking, where I talk about my journey being a trucker. So if you are interested in what it looks like, learning some stuff about trucking, I have plenty of videos and plenty of live chats in the live tab. that you are welcome to look over. I would recommend for my young people going back and looking at the ones that I have JB Hunt in the title. That was the company where I was driving truck and I was in the rail yards where they have the shipping containers. Very cool. Very cool footage in there. And I also talked about the company. Just in case you're looking for something that might be cool to look at on my channel. I'm partial to the shipping containers. I absolutely loved working in the rails. And even though I've been out here now, yes, I love running the roads, and yes, I love the traveling, but I still love the rails the most. If I could go back to intermodal work, man, it would be great. That would be my groove. Aaron says, Shannon, how did you know you wanted to drive? Wow. Well, for me, it came like utter depression of I have no retirement. I lived in a city that was poisoned by, the water was poisoned, and my children were growing up and didn't really, you know, I was getting empty nest syndrome and all that. And I was completely single, so I kind of was at that pivotal point where I was like, what the heck am I getting? I'm going to have free time as a parent, right? Not being a parent, right? My kids are old enough to not need me anymore. I totally have a second shot at life after being a single mom, working myself into the ground for 20 years to raise my kids, you know, broke, work, never getting ahead. That whole scenario life, like I had to live that. And even being a talented business person as I was, the load was just so heavy on me. But I finally had the freedom, and I was dying to travel because I was so imprisoned by being, you know, the single mom life and being stuck. Like I couldn't travel. I couldn't. Like our big traveling was like me taking the girls camping or to the beach. We were broke, and we're very, very, very broke for a long, long time. And so somebody came to me and said, a friend of mine said that they were going to, they had heard about a program downtown, and since Flint had been poisoned with water, they give us all these free programs, right, to make us feel all warm and fuzzy, I guess. And so somebody came down and said, hey, they're paying for CDL training for anybody in the city of Flint that wants to get their CDL. And my oldest brother, if you want to talk about my family history, can we stop the bubbles? They're totally staying in front of my face. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Okay, so here we go. So once upon a time, my oldest brother, his name is Leroy, was a truck driver. He had a big, beautiful rig. And the last time I remember seeing my oldest brother, who was my dad's son from a previous marriage, very tall, big man, and he had a big rig with all the lights. I remember all the lights, chicken lighted out, right? It was cool. I have a vague memory of that. So as far as my family my history goes, like my brother was a truck driver. He died or was murdered in his truck. But I was literally like 8 years old, so I have a vague memory of that. My sister drives a bus, and my cousin Ray drives a truck for Penske, and my cousin Gary is an owner-operator. And that's what we have in the family. Did that affect my decision or make me ever think about it? No. Somebody came and said, here's a career opportunity, and they'll pay for you. And I was sitting there doing tech support for Apple, working at home. I was on the phones for 14 hours a day, fixing people's iPhones and calming down angry people. And I was burning out. I was at the point where I don't want to talk to a person about their iPhone, and I don't want to talk on the phone as long as I live. Like, that's where I was getting to. And being a customer service person, if you begin to feel like that, you shouldn't be doing the job anymore. So, at the same time, I'm feeling this shift in my life. For the first time in my life, I'm going to be free to figure out who I want to be and what I want to do that's meaningful for the rest of my life. And of course, because I don't have a retirement fund or anything to leave to my kids because of all these years of poverty, like, I want to build something to leave to my children, right? And I saw all of those opportunities in trucking. And this is before I even really did more research on it. But I just thought it was cool, right? I was ready for an adventure. So I was on the phones doing tech support during the day. Now, mind you, my oldest daughter is like 18 at this time. And I would get done with my shift, and I would go. The CDL instructor stayed late and trained me by myself at night. And the school just paid him to do that because I couldn't quit my job. And everybody else had the big class during the day, and then I would just come in after my shift at work, and he would work with me by myself at night. And I did that for 8 weeks. And then I put my 2 weeks in for Apple, and then we went to take the CDL test, and I failed it the first time because I failed the backing part. And then we went back to the school, ran through another couple of days of practice, and then we went down the next weekend again, and I passed it. And I was proud of myself, and I was excited. And I wasn't sure if I was going to like it. But anyways, that's how it all started. You asked a good question. So maybe I should answer better. So then I was in a relationship, and we both went to CDL school together. And then, so when we got out, we were a team. So, of course, we got hired by a local company right away and started our over-the-road experience driving from Michigan to Texas, auto parts, right? Expedited. This is why I run the way I run. I'm an expedited runner. We did that all the way up until the you-know-what came. And so that put us in OTR for like 9 months, and we ran together like crazy. And then the you-know-what came, and we got laid off because the automakers had shut down. And then I went to work for FedEx because I couldn't sit there and collect unemployment. I already had the white line fever. I already fell in love with trucking. I fell in love with the road. I fell in love with the traveling, being able to breathe and get out and get away from my life, my hard life. And the rest is history. And that's how it all blossomed. So I'm still hungry. I'm still excited. I can't, some days I just am like, this is the coolest thing ever. I'm so passionate about this. for so many reasons. You guys are good. I'm steaming up over here. Okay. Okay. So there you go, Aaron. CB says, if you get excited when you walk into a Starbucks, you probably shouldn't be a trucker. I don't know why not. Because you know what I do? I buy a bag of that coffee and I bring it in the truck. And I get excited because I get to have it inside the truck and I don't have to pay $8 every time I buy a dang cup of coffee. Ethan says, hey Shannon, what's your email so I can send you my music? Ethan, it's probably better if you post it somewhere and then you can put your link or tell me where it's posted and I'll check you out there. I don't want to give my email because it seems like I have a lot of trolls in here tonight, so please respect that. Probably not a good time to put up my email. Ethan says, Billy, she's not old, she's a bit. Thank you, Ethan. Sweetheart. We're getting trolled to death tonight, guys. I see what's going on. Dark B72 is in the house saying, can I have a tour of the truck starting from the outside, please? Dark Beast, if you look back in my videos, I think I did it in a live. Also, you can do a search of, in YouTube, go to 2023 International LT Tour, and someone else did a fantastic video on the truck. Like, it's way better than anything I could do, but you can see that there, and it is exactly the same truck as in that video, and that's a much better video. But I did give a tour around the truck in one of my lives, so I would direct you to check back there. I think it's in the title. Aaron says, that is a fantastic story. I was just wondering from a woman's point of view. Yeah, I mean, you know, Aaron, mine's probably a little mushy, but but that's what it means to me, you know. You're seeing me so happy all the time because because this is so many victories in my life. And I don't want to take it for granted, and I want to do my best. And I want to do the best job I can, because my life has changed. My life was so hard. And I'm sorry I'm getting emotional, but as hard as this can be sometimes, I can't tell you, I don't know if I could ever give it to you in the way that you could feel it like I feel it, because where I'm sitting right now is a dream come true. And I know some people, I know it tears up families, and I know some people have a hard time with it, and I know some people hate it. But this has been one of the most amazing, freeing, healing, exciting the people I've met has blessed my life. Like, that's what this is given to me. I don't know how else to say it. I hope you understand. I want to be the best version of myself that I can be. And I have the time and the solitude to improve myself and to heal from everything that the devil's taken away from me. I feel like having this and what I've built and the work that I've done, and I've tried so hard to learn and work hard and be good and use all of my business skills to pour everything that I have in me to pour into this to make my own company. I feel very blessed to have something to do, to build. And to have the time to restore my life. Because when I was raising my kids, there wasn't time to think about myself or take care of myself. I had to take care of them. So this has been time for me to be with God and reflect and learn how to love myself and who I want to be and all of that. So I love myself again, and I'm proud of me, and my family's proud of me, and I love all of you very much. And I thank you for your encouragement and your friendship. I didn't have anybody. My family doesn't understand. So that's what this is to me. There's a lot of cool stuff in this. Seeing the country has been the most breathtaking thing. I never got to travel. I never got to leave the damn state. I was driving a broken down car all the time. You know, like, if you can imagine where I'm coming, like, what, you know, I mean, nobody knows. Nobody knows what I've been through to get here. So I appreciate it. And I love it. And it's not forever. So I just don't want to take any of it for granted. The ups, the downs, the challenges, the excitement, the beauty, the people. It's such an adventure. It's so exciting. There's so much. And the more people I see, and everybody's so different. It's so beautiful to my heart. It's as beautiful as the different sunsets that I see every day. It's amazing. And it's amazing what you guys do and what this industry actually does for this country. It's so much bigger, and it's so much more that I see all of us battle throughout here. Like, and I'm so grateful. I'm so honored and grateful to work next to these men that have fought for our country already. And the truckers that have just been trucking the whole time, like, you are nothing less than a warrior. And I get to work right alongside with it. So that's exciting to me. Okay, enough blathering. All right. Let me find my place. Airwolf is in the house. That's where I left off. You might know what the difference between Android and iPhone. I have a Samsung. Just curious, which is better. Okay. Don't get me started on the phone. Okay. I will tell you my opinion. Okay, Airwolf. I will never get an iPhone. My daughters are iPhone freaks, okay? I can't do it. I am a Samsung girl. I got my Samsung watch. I got my Samsung earbuds. I got my Samsung phone. I love Samsung. And I think, as for me, I'm going to stay there. I tried the iPhone 5 when it came out, and I hated it. So, and I don't want to ever call tech support for an iPhone. I don't ever have to call them for my Samsung. I never have. And I've had Samsungs for years. That's what I'm going to say about that. However, I will say that the iPhone has the best cameras. As you can see, like, you know, you guys have to put up with this visual. I'm sorry for I got down that road, you guys, but that's what it's about for me. That's what's going on. I'm sorry I was crying, but I get very, very passionate about it all. CB says, you're a winner because you truly believe you will win. Losers expect to lose. LOL is in the house saying you good. Aaron says, that is very special, super sweet. Ethan says, Eli, don't be rude. Yeah, trolls, thanks for coming in, but, you know, find something better to do than be trashing my live, because, I mean, you can watch, but leave your stupid comments out of here. And if you're under 18 and you can't act respectfully in here, please get out. I'm trying to respectfully ask you, like, stop. LOL says, I just had one of my really close friends just called me fat and told me to exercise. Ethan says, everyone cares. Sterling Wheel with the super chat, $22. We love you, Shannon. Ethan says, Shannon, I love you. Robin says, Shannon, love you. Rig Pig's in the house, value channel member. And he says, Shannon, you was successful long before you became a truck driver. Yeah, I mean, I was, but life was really hard. There was a lot I couldn't do because I was the sole support of my 3 daughters. CB with $5 super chat. Thank you guys for the super chats. We love you, Shannon. I love you too. Fate Trucking says, wow, I step away and STT is crying. What the heck did I miss? I may be in Minnesota, but I'll throw down if needed, Shannon. I love you, Fate. Thank you. I was just telling my story, Fate. Aaron asked me, you know, how did it all begin? So, of course, that took me into telling you how it began and then what it's become and what it really means to me. Whew. So I got a little emotional. Robin says, stay strong, Shannon. I promise, Robin. I promise. I'm annoying. YT says, you're all the best. Just being nice. Y'all are so nice. We are so nice. I'm annoying. YT. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. Fate says, okay, positive crying, tears of joy, great thing. Gratitude. Gratitude. Yeah, I would call it that. I'm so grateful. Aaron says, I didn't mean to ask such a deep question, but I enjoy the good conversation. It's okay, Aaron. You know, it's okay. And that's why I turn on these lives, because I love the conversation. I love the interaction, you know. I can only talk in puppy baby voices all day long for so long. It's like I need to talk to a person. No, but it's okay. We do have some really deep conversations in here sometimes. Sometimes it's like blah, but sometimes we get into it. Matter of fact, speaking of Fate, like me and Fate got into a really deep conversation one time when I was home. I was live, and that was great. That was a special one to me. But yeah, it's okay. Now you know, right, Aaron? Now you know. Now you guys know, like, where all of this comes from. It's real, and it really comes, like, I'm in this to win this, man, like, and it's a fight. It's a fight. So, thank you guys for all your encouragement. Thank you for the super chats. I appreciate you guys so much. I'm sorry for getting all blubbery, but that doesn't happen to, I haven't cried, I don't think, in a long, long time. Whew. Rinley Grangine, I hope I said that right. Hi, wait, what are you talking about? Casey's in the house. I know where you're coming from, and God is blessing you. You deserve it. Thank you. Fate Trucking says, Shannon, many of us have been down and out in life, and many of us feel like nobody understands. Yet, to be honest, many of us do. Proud of you. Thank you, Fate. That means a lot to me. Robin says, so true. Fist bump. Pickle Tickler 226. I love it. I don't know what you said, buddy, but Sterling does. Robin says, Shannon the Road Warrior. Bella Swinson, iPhone is better. That's what my daughters would say, Bella. But if you fix them for people, like over 10 hours a day or 10 hours a day, and you get to know the actual device and the company very well, and I was absolutely, I will tell you this without saying nothing too much, what disgusts me the most is the price. You can imagine the rest. Those devices do not cost anywhere near that. So I get disgusted at the robbery. That's all. Okay, there's my rant. Fate Trucking says, I honor the women in my life that have worked harder and put up with more crap in their lives than I ever will, thanks to my wife, aunt, and mother. Yeah, you're a good man for that, Fate. Robin says, what's up with the trolls today? I don't know. I think it's just the time of night, right? You know, I usually don't come on this late. Maybe YouTube is shooting me out there to get some more views and stuff. If you haven't hit the like, please smash that like button. Trolls in here, young people, if you're coming to see me for the first time, please smash the like while you're in here. I would appreciate it. Dan's Hotshot Trucking and Outdoor Adventure says, no anything in here. Samsung all the way. Thanks, Dan. Dan, you're getting a wrench for that, Dan. Thank you, Dan. Philip Williams, oh my brother. Hey, Phil. This is my brother, Philip Williams. I'm giving you a wrench, bro. Okay. You made it to a good show if you listened. I don't know if you're still in here, but yeah, I told the real story. Mia Hansen says, I will sub to you. You are so strong. Thank you, Mia. Sterling Wheel Mr. Red Lady says, if you go directly live on YouTube, it will share to a bigger audience. Oh, thanks, Sterling. Sterling is my YouTube coach. Mia says, why do you have an Android? Because I love it. I never have any problems with my Android. Can anybody give me an amen on that? Like, I never have any problem. I never have to call tech support on my Android phone. Never. Never have, never, probably will never have to. Thanks for coming in, Phil. I appreciate that. Okay. Robin says, that's why I've been quiet. Kids on here, respect the channel. Thank you, Robin. Thank you, Robin. I want this to be family friendly. Airwolf says, sorry for the question. Thanks for the advice. God bless and safe travels. Your puppy wants attention. You don't have to, what question did you ask, Airwolf? I forgot which one it was. But you don't have to be sorry for no questions, Airwolf. Yeah, Dee Dee always wants attention when I'm live. Steve ND86 is in the house. Says, you're awesome, Shannon. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Steve. I'm trying to be, man. I'm just trying to be the best me, you know? I want to accomplish something in life. I want to do something great with the rest of my life. You know, the kids are busy. They're married now. They're having babies. They're getting, you know, they're growing their families. Like, they don't need me around anymore. I felt in a place of like, oh, what is my purpose now? You know? It's kind of some of that too. Ethan says, I'm grateful I joined you tonight. It's just Cole says, can you mod me? Jake says, oh my God, hey bro. Brittany says, hi, you're so sweet and kind and pretty. Thank you, Brittany. I got lots of new people in here tonight. I'm here, miss you. I miss you too. This is crazy. I normally don't do a night show. So if you're coming in at night, like I normally am a Sunday morning coffee trucker cafe show, live show. So you probably got notified or I came across you somehow because I'm doing an unusual late show, which turned out to be me telling the rest of the story. I miss you too, Phil. Heather Grice is in the house saying hi. Archie Charles says MF. I'm not going to be family. I am not going to be family. Okay. Dan's Hot Shot Trucking and Outdoor Adventure says this biggest problem my Android has is the operator. Too old and tech challenged. I feel you, Dan. Bad Trumpet Player says you look amazing. Well, God bless you for that. It's after a long day of work and no makeup, but hey, it is what it is. We got a delivery early in the morning. Evan says, do you live in your van? I don't live in a van, Evan. I live in this semi-truck. And yes, that if you're calling this the van, but yeah, this is a 2024 model year International LT with a Cummins X15. Boom, it's brand new, it's delicious, it's comfortable, it's got the diamond package, praise the Lord, and I got a brand new rented trailer, so I'm looking fine coming down the road with my chrome wheels and all this chrome trim on this truck. It's awesome. And yeah, there's pictures of it on my shorts. You can check it out. Yes, Bad Trumpet Player, I am a trucker. Thank you, Robin. Steve says, good for you, girl. You said it all. Marley Reed, thanks, Steve. Marley Rees is in the house saying hi. Dan's Hot Shot Trucking and Outdoor Adventure says, my kids are grown and doing their own thing too. Spoiling my grandchildren is our job now. Yeah. Yeah, you know, I'm working towards that. Like, you know, I want to be able to do that to some extent. Airwolf says the difference between Android and iPhone. Oh, okay, Airwolf, thanks. It's all good. It's all good. No, it's okay because I don't trash on the iPhone. But if you ask me directly, I'll pretty much tell you I'm a kind of a transparent person. So if you ask me something, be direct and tell me what you want to know. And I'll usually tell you. I don't just like talk. It's not going to bring up like, you know what I heard about the iPhone? Like, I'm not going to do that. Because most of the world has an iPhone. And it's an amazing little thing. Okay. But you got to remember, I'm coming from being a Samsung user, so knowing thoroughly Samsung in and out and Android. And then I go to be a tech support worker for Apple. And all I do for like 10 to 14 hours a day is walk people through helping them fix their iPhones. Can you imagine? Of course, it's going to be like working at Taco Bell and you're eating Taco Bell every day. Eventually, you're just going to like throw up every time you smell it. It's kind of one of those things, maybe. But at the same time, like, I just learned too much about China and the iPhone game. So I'm good on it. Your girl Slay is in the house saying hi. Marley Reeves says hi, you're pretty. Thank you. Vice Alexa. Damn, that is crazy. You must be rich. Huh. Oh, I'm rich. Maybe don't have stacks of money, but I'm a very blessed, got a very rich, blessed life. Marley says, so? Crystal Fairy says, I just stumbled across this. What is this? Crystal! Lady Trucker channel. Talk about my journey. Some cool videos. Some great conversations. Stuff to look back on. And you can stay tuned and watch my journey if that's something that interests you. You want to see what a lady trucker lives like. That's kind of what my channel is about. So I just talk every now and then when I get a chance and give you updates, and you can kind of go on the journey with me, sort of like that. Robin says, warning to anyone on here, if you can't say anything nice, you can leave or you'll be blocked. Yes, I have lots of moderators who are on the job. So if you're coming in here to cause a hassle, you're going to be taken care of. But, hit the like button on the way in or out. Saying. Or hang out and enjoy the show. I don't know. Robin says, Shannon is a trucker and is here. Her story, Crystal. Kaylee Nichols says hi. Hi, Kaylee. How are you? My Adventures is in the house. What's up, Chris? Good evening from Texas. Brett, I'm in Kentucky, as I said in the title. Brad Bartlett is in saying, can you shout out to me? Shout out to you, Brad Bartlett. What's happening? Thanks for coming in tonight. Alexa says, I'm about to leave you my phones at 1%. Okay, Alexa. Well, come on back anytime. You're welcome. Thank you for coming in. I definitely appreciate it. CB says, iPhones are to cell phones that a one box is to diesel trucks. Great analogy, CB. Great analogy. Thank you guys for the super chats for my tears. Wasn't trying to cry tonight. But I think that was probably about the clearest representation I've ever been able to tell about where my heart's at with this thing. So there you go. Thank you for your guys' support, your encouragement, your beautiful comments, and thank you for being my friends out here. Thank you for talking to me. Thank you for hanging with me through the channel. Like, I'm trying to be constantly thinking of what I can give to you that would be better. I'm just not good at it. So it's just me, guys. And for those of you that just support my channel and you hang out with me, it means more than you know. So as my circle gets smaller and my views go down and I'm not that interesting, those of you that are hanging tough with me, like, know that you are loved. I love all my supporters, but sometimes it gets challenging, Red Lady says there's a lot of kids on here. Yeah, it must be the hour, right? The evening. Everybody's done with school. Everybody's done with dinner. They're getting ready for bed. Now, when we were younger, right? We used to watch TV at this time. So maybe that's kind of how it's changed, Red Lady. Rig Pig is in the house and a valued channel member, and so is Red Lady. and CB, and says, thanks for sharing your story, Shannon. Amazing. I think that's the most drama that's been on my channel ever. So, yeah. That's really it. Like, that's really what I'm doing with this and in this. And I'm growing in the process. And I'm healing so much. And I'm making new friends. And I get to see so many walks of life of people. Oh, man. What a beautiful world. Kids in the chat, if you want to become a truck driver, keep your driving record clean. Don't ever do drugs, because truck drivers don't do drugs. And you can't do drugs if you're going to be a truck driver. Seriously. Like, they test you all the time. And keep your nose clean. And drive everything. And then, when you got some good driving experience under your belt, I would recommend maybe when you're 25, and you've had some fun, and you've, went out and partied with your friends and all that business, and when all your friends are getting married, the ones that are going to get married off, then you can then go to your CDL school, and you can get ready for being a mega professional out here, if that's what you want to do. That's my advice to the kiddos. Okay. I'm grateful for the older folks that we have out here in trucks, because, like, for me, for instance, I've been driving a car for 35 years before I ever drove a semi-truck. Thank God. I had driving mastered. Not a truck. So, I am 4 years in now. Or very close to hitting the 4-year mark. And I'm just now starting to feel like I'm professionally minded. I think of things automatically. I got the flow with my truck. This whole, the industry, and not that I know everything, I'm not saying that, but this is a very big industry. And it's so exciting because there's still so much to learn. Like, I'm still like a little kid here with big wide eyes, but there's so much to learn. But as far as the machine and being in the driver's seat and the day-to-day, the business and building my business and that flow, like the everyday thing, like, I got that going on. Like, I feel confident that I'm there. Like, I don't feel like I'm so much rookie status anymore. So I've gotten that far. But this ain't no joke. This ain't no fun. This is a federally licensed, highly professional position. And it is a very, very dangerous job. Kiddos in the chat. This is no joke. So, lots of trucking channels. You can see what the trucks go through. I highly recommend, if you really think it's cool, Research. There's so many truckers on YouTube. Check them out. Watch stuff. See the accidents. See the dangerous stuff. See the news stories. Right? Like, bad things happen and can happen. It's very dangerous. And most of these guys that are out here doing this hard work have come from the military. Maybe not most, but maybe half. I don't know if anybody knows the percentage, but there's a lot of our soldiers that are truck drivers today. So, thank a truck driver, and if you find out he's a soldier, thank him for his service in the military. Okay? You will be blessed. He will be blessed. Because he's still out here working to move America. Oh, who did I just see in here? Red Lady says, amen, sister. Thank you, Crystal. She got my back. Robin says, Shannon the Pied Piper. He's so funny. Ed D is in the house. Gorgeous, he says. Robin says, and it took a kid to wind you up. Nomadic Brit says, passed you yesterday in Louisiana and will pass you overnight on my way to Cincinnati and then on to Chicago and New York. Brit, welcome. I'm so glad to see you in here. I'm going to Joliet after this, okay? For those of you that don't know, like, me and Britt watch each other. We're on this app where we watch each other. Like, so when we're gonna be going like this, or, you know, like, he's been able to see me twice now, which is so awesome. Because we're trying to keep track of each other so that when we can catch up, we catch up. Super awesome. So that's how we know. Just so you guys know. We don't really talk about it or anything, but it's like, okay, he's been able to catch me because he moves a lot faster than I do. So if he's got time to stop for a minute, he's made time for me twice, which I appreciate because he's my friend. And that was once. So we got to meet up with Wheelburner. I mean, I got to meet up with him and Wheelburner at the same time. So we got to eat together. That was so wonderful. And then the first time I met him, I made a short on that, right? I surprised you guys. I was at a TA and he was, I think it was in Wisconsin. Or was that one? No. I forget where we were at. But anyways, he stopped by and said hello to me. And that's when he gave me my Nomadic Brit shirt that says Brits do it better. I still have that t-shirt. I probably won't be able to catch you, but just so you know, I'm going to Illinois too. So sometimes we literally, like, we'll go and then we go and then sometimes we'll be in the same part of the country, or we might be this far apart. But 9 times out of 10, when I'm going this way, he's going that way. And when I'm going this way, he's going that way. So it's funny though. We check in, so we check on each other. We make sure, you know, I make sure his truck's still moving. I know he's okay. He makes sure my truck's still moving. He knows I'm okay. If he is concerned, he'll give me a call and check on me. Robin says, thank God I'm not a trucker. CV says, you are the bird who worked her way out of the cage and now you're free. Yeah, CV. So that's where my smile is come from. Woo! Oh, there's so many. I have so many reasons to be so happy and to enjoy this. Yeah. So Rick Pick says, and don't forget to eat her vegetables. Yeah, eat your vegetables. Yeah. Oh man, I do need to do a video. Like my weight loss, it's been doing well. We haven't really got into that one conversation. Yeah, like I have no chubbiness. I'm not saying I got my abs shown or nothing, but I got no, I had like a little rollage action around my stomach. It's gone. It's gone finally. God, that's a beautiful truck. Can I show this to you guys real quick? Oh, how do I do this? How do I do this? This truck is so pretty. I can't turn it around. Oh, yes, I can. Oh, I missed it. That one right there. One. Oh, that's a pretty truck. God dang it. I just did it. I'm slow sometimes. Like, I didn't see him moving. I should have caught that sooner. Aaron says, that's about where I'm at. I'm almost 4 years and I'm getting a lot more confident as well. Doesn't it feel like you're like it's an accomplishment, Aaron? I bet you're feeling the same thing as me, like that. Just confident with skills, not cocky. Right. Yeah, we can't take anything for granted out here. You can't. You cannot get complacent. You cannot. You never know what's going to happen to you every day out here. Brianna Ruvalcaba, I hope I'm saying that right. Brianna, welcome. Say Shayla. No Matter Britt says, I will be meeting a family member in New York who is bringing me some of my late brother's things. Will be the first time seeing my blood family in 9 years. Oh, God, man. Congratulations. I mean, I'm sorry for the occasion, of course. But I know it's going to be good for your soul to touch someone from home. You know? So that's great. Brianna says, say Shayla, please, it will make my day. You want me to say Shayla? Aren't you Brianna? Hi, Shayla. Hello, Shayla. Is that what you're asking me, Brianna? Hey, Shayla! What's going on, Shayla? No Matter Britt says, just switched off to the world. Hey, you know what? I understand, sort of. But eventually, my young, amazing friend, hero, we gotta heal and we gotta move on to the next thing. You know? I'm not rushing anybody, anything like, but understand that we have to grow through challenges and adventures every day and heartbreaks every day, and we gotta get up, we gotta dust ourselves off, and we gotta continue to move forward, and we need to grow. Continue to grow, because we're all here for a reason, and we're all in this together, and life is too short, and we lose love along the way, and we're going to see him again. But in the meantime, we got work to do down here, you know, and dreams to accomplish, and people to help, and love each other, and change the world, right? Jameel Brown is in the house saying, too slow. Dan's Hotshot Trucking and Outdoor Adventure says, anyone else hate the bookkeeping side of this job? at least I have STT and company to offset the QuickBooks blues. And yeah, so on my 34 I just took, I had to catch up on paperwork. I had to put all the receipts in there in my spreadsheet. I put it in a spreadsheet for my accountant. And then they do the QuickBooks stuff. But I have to take my little stack of receipts for September and October, and I have to go blah, 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 blah. And then I have to send in all my pay stubs. I have to send in all my bank statements. I have to send in all my credit card statements. All that, right? At the end of every month. So because we started a new month, we're already into it like 2 weeks. I was late, right? They're trying to close up September. I'm the one like this behind. So I had to do all that stuff on my 34. Yeah, I hate the paperwork side. I don't hate it enough not to know it or not to do it, but I hate it enough that I pay someone to do it for me right now. and I can cut costs if I don't use that person, but I enjoy what they do for me. So right now, I'm making it in the budget. It's not because I can't do it or I don't know how to do it, because I used to do it for other people. I used to do it for other business owners. I just enjoy letting them worry about it. Right now. It's not forever. It's just right now. Like I'm just, I've been through a lot of transition this year. A lot of growth, and now coming to like trucking and all of this, I'm happy paying somebody to worry right now, I swear. Aaron says, everyone have a blessed evening, good conversation night. Thanks, Aaron, for coming in. I appreciate you. Thanks for having the great conversation with me. I appreciate you so much. Mia says, what is it like driving trucks? Not trying to be mean. Mia, I just kind of answered that not too long ago. Must go, young lady, but catch you indeed another day. Okay, thank you, Nomadic Brit, for coming in. I appreciate it. Mia, I would rewind this a little bit, and I really went into like the whole story. I do talk about it as my journey goes. That's what about this channel is about. So stick around, subscribe, become a member if you want, and I'm just got this channel for my journey. So you can come along with me and set your alert button or something, and then jump, watch the conversations, and you can kind of see what it's like. I'm trying to, document it on the channel. Anybody in here who has not hit the like, please jump over and hit the like real quick. I'd appreciate it. I know it's getting to bedtime, guys. We've been on here 2 hours and 18 minutes. It's 8:30 here. It's probably later where you are. I definitely did. I was only gonna like rant for a minute and like talk to you guys just for a few minutes. And this is what happened. So I definitely appreciate it. I also kind of wanted to see if I had a night crowd or not for a nightcap. So this is my nightcap. I'm telling you, good night. I love you guys. Thank you so much for all your support. Robin says, can someone keep an eye on the trolls, please, and thank you. Red Lady says, I'm trying, Robin. I'm almost home. Oh, you're not home yet, Red Lady? Okay. Well, I know you guys got stuff to do to get ready for bed and get ready for tomorrow, and so do I. And so, God bless you all. I thank you. Thank you for those that gave me the super chats. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for the new people stopping in to visit and see what it's like. There will be more in the future. Thank you for the trolls that came in and gave me some watch time. And Skylar Says you're so pretty. Thank you, Sky. And thank you for the nice comments. Compliments and you know, this has been emotional. You guys got me smiling, you got me laughing, you got me crying. Like, oh my goodness, what has happened? Thanks for everybody who came in, and I appreciate your time and you hanging out with me tonight. And this has been the Nightcap from Kentucky Trucker Chat. And if I don't see you any sooner or whatever, I will catch you on Sunday morning for Trucker Cafe Coffee live. But you know, I'm trying to get better at putting some shorts in about what I actually do every day, so you can watch those. So for you new people checking me out, go ahead and subscribe and hit the bell. And you know, if anything, like, catch some of my shorts. You can see my dog, Dee Dee. I can show you my dog before we go, because I love her. She's my love. This is Dee Dee. She is my team member. She is a beautiful girl, aren't you? Look at that pretty girl. She is my partner, and she rides with me, and she's about a year old. She's a puppy still, and I got her from a farm in West Virginia. And she is a star of the show as well, so you will see her on the shorts. And so thanks for stopping by, everybody. God bless you, and good night. And hopefully everything, it's gonna be an exciting week. We got a baby coming on Friday. I'm trying to make it there. So the adventure this week is me trying to make it home to Michigan, and to make it to the hospital, to be there when my grandson is born with my daughter. Okay, that's the big challenge for ShannAn this week. So I'll really try to be awesome about keeping you up on that adventure, because that's this week's big deal. Okay, is that fair enough? Ashlyn is your Audi. Pray for me to be warm. I pray for you, Ashlyn, to be warm. Swifty says, you sound really kind. I'm super kind. I am. And Bay says, I subscribe to you. Okay. Thank you for the new subscribers. Thank you for the channel members. And so, yeah. That's what I got for you this week. The journey home. To see if I can make it to the hospital on time. Because guess who's coming into this world? My grandson, Walker. What's his middle name? I call him Texas Ranger. Walker Texas Ranger. But that's not his real name. Walker. Oh my God, I'm terrible. I'm terrible. Okay, it's Walker. Walker is coming into the world on Friday. They are going to induce her labor if she doesn't have him naturally by then. That's the big deal this week, okay? We'll keep it there. All right, I'm outie, and you guys are awesome. Have a great night. And thank you for subscribing, everybody.